All right, we have dozens of sphere pots to throw. I'm only going to make one of them with you today, but I'm going to walk you through it just a little bit. We're designing these so that you can keep adding, keep rearranging. Just get an epic little shelf full of pottery if that's what you want to do. And sphere pots just tend to be the perfect little accents. Spheres can be extremely tricky because unlike other pots, you want to leave some clay down here in the bottom. That's because we want to trim underneath and give it the illusion that it's an actual sphere sitting there even though it has a flat bottom. Usually I would pull straight into a cylinder for almost every form I do, but with spheres, I start creating the shape while I'm pulling the walls up. Our goal is to have this close in on itself and have a little hole in the top. Before we close it, we're going to belly out the middle. Usually I would trim the foot at the very end, but it would be very hard to get to when this is done, so we're going to do it right now. Now to turn it into a sphere. This is the part where all that clay we left into the bottom gets moved into the rest of the pot. We have to make that bottom really finished now because we're about to close this up and there'll be no getting inside. Not with these gorilla hands. I have a little too much clay in the top here, so I'm going to trim it down. And now let's close it up. We do that with a technique called collaring. All right, we've got our basic sphere, but now we need to really round it out. Want your clay to be consistent throughout the entire piece. One final trim with that bad boy. A little reshaping touch up. You always have to look at them from so many different angles. Final cleanup. Done! With this one, dozens more to go. I think you'd agree that this will really mix and match with a lot of pots pretty nicely. Subscribe and come on back if you want to see all these pots come together.